baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Arrieta is there for it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in, C.J. Cron. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a little blooper to center. Puig coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the throw in gets away from him. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Sabathia pauses. 0-1 on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Line to the right side. Puig is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Standing in, Jose Abreu. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be A little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Abreu goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Brett Gardner is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brett Gardner is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So striding in, Bryce Harper. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Bryce Harper.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Gardner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Jake Arrieta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Line hard to center field. Gardner is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Into the box, Ronald Torreyes. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Romine. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, CC Sabathia. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias into shallow left, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Iglesias.
Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and Sabathia really overthrew this one as it goes straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is under the tag at home. It's a 5-0 game now. Digging in to try it again, Wellington Castillo. He hit a sac fly earlier from the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And this will get down as Sabathia is really coming apart out there. Extra bases. Cron is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 6-0 ball game. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And there's the slider from Sabathia as he jumps ahead, 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. He's set and the pitch. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's Bryce Harper now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1 pitch on its way. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed, but an even better take for him to lay off it, because
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Carlos Correa
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryant.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Pham is there, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way to left center. Garcia is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pitcher Jake
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch to every hitter in the game, every hitter has been for a strike. That's 100% on the first pitch has been a strike, and they're taking advantage of it.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Altuve.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Gardner. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Iglesias now at short. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve is there for it. And that's the third out. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Lined hard toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Torreyes ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Romine. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Austin Romine.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher number
digging in.
CC Sabathia.
Miguel Cabrera is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia.
Miguel Cabrera.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Correa.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Sonny Gray enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55.
Digging in and looking for more, Leury Garcia. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Bryce Harper now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is lifted out to left. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he got him.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line, but speared on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Garcia going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 60.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasiel Puig. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
Ronald
second
Torre is
baseman.
the next to bat. No hits
Torre.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Austin Romine, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Calling for it, Altuve. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gray ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Gray into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Sonny Gray. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Gray.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. First offering on its way. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Wellington Castillo.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a beat on it. One down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball 2 now. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this away for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Moustakas is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
Chris Bryant is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fourth.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Stepping in, Juan Soto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Now a swing and a fly ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Xander Bogaerts is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Giancarlo Stanton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he takes ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. And that misses for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The right fielder, number 66.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Puig.
High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Ronald Torreyes is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Austin Romine stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Timms. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Eric Timms.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Catcher.
In now, Martin Maldonado. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the. Coming to the plate now, Luis Severino. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher number 40.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, number 45. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Pitcher, number 45.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder,
standing in, Juan Soto. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Runners on the move for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Center fielder.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jose Abreu.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Number 11, center fielder.
Digging in now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. And now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Striding in, Ronald Torreyes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Austin Romine. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Rosario comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Number 8.
Ready for another chance. Eric Timms. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gardner posts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
The 2-2 one more time. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Martin Maldonado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. At the plate, Luis Severino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Gloved by Bogarts. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton moving to his left. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Eddie Rosario stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Maldonado.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth, the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Hernan Perez.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Hit back up the middle. Correa is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the Darren O'Day takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's singled and now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to third. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He can't get there as it falls in. The tag, and he is out at second. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd. A foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready for another shot now, Luis
Severino.
Miguel Cabrera will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out.
Cabrera.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1-1. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
First baseman, number 8.
Digging in, Eric Timms. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Standing in, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Kyle Seager.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. On the ground up the middle, Correa gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Martin Maldonado, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Brett Gardner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So striding in, A.J. Minton.
Leading off for the Braves, pitcher A.J. Minton.
Yulieski Gurriel will try and get his club back. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
The left fielder,
now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Now pitching for the New York
so they'll
Yankees.
go to the bullpen now. It'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Nick Castellanos will come on to pinch hit here. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. His average right at .295 here to start play. 15 long balls, 39 driven in. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Late that time for a strike. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dylan Betances enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Lifted into center field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Sam Freeman will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be
number
keeping.
62.
So digging in now. Yasiel Puig. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Avisail Garcia is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Ronald Reyes. He singled his last time up. DJ LeMahieu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Austin Romine.
First pitch of the at-bat. Austin Romine is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a splitter, swung on and missed. 2-2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hearts.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now in the box, Eric Timms. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And the slurve is over, and it's back to a full count, 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled straight back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus. Settling in now, Dylan Betances.
Leading off.
He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Gary Sanchez
Number
is up
24.
off the bench to pinch hit here,
Gary
so we'll see what he can do to
Sanchez.
begin the extra.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 75.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And Jerry Familia comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Familia.
Stepping in, Sean Carlisle. Christian Villanueva will grab a bat to pinch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Way out in front. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit out toward second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Line towards center field. Gardner is there to make the catch, and that means we've Arodys Vizcaíno takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 38.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Chopped foul wide of first.
He's going to want that back. I know he's got 2 strikes, but that was a hanging breaking ball. He fouled it off to stay alive, but I think he thought he should have put that in play.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Castellanos is there, 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next, Jose Peraza is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. First pitch on its way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Correa sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he takes strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Smoke is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Smoke.
High pop up. Calling for it, Bryant. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bullet back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So striding in, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he is in there. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Cabrera. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner at first with no outs here. Way in front of a great slider that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Schebler looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
Striding in,
Catcher.
Austin Romine. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
Brett Gardner.
Soft liner to the left side. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan.
Grounded back up the middle. Jeanette has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Josh Donaldson.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Bryant is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, Jorge Mateo. Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Torreyes ranges back and he has it for route number 2. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Bryant's got to get rid of it. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch inside, the throw. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Way out in front.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Jose Abreu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Smoke is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasiel Puig. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat.
Ronald Torre.
In there, 0-1. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the awesome.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Ready now, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So here's Joe Mauer.
Leading
He's
off for
0
the
for
Reds,
1.
catcher Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Digging in, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Donaldson.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's the 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Carlos.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit hard to third. Suarez takes it in. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
On the ground to the right side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 down. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit at third. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Scooter Gennett.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here it comes on 1-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Mauer waits on it, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk. Ready for another chance? Ronald Torreyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Jeanette. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher,
stepping in, Austin Romine. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And this is fouled at the plate. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's flared out toward left. Rosario coming on, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Josh Donaldson.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brett Gardner.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch coming, here it is. Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Smoke is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jorge Mateo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out. In now, Jose Peraza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Billy Hamilton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, sir.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll see what he can do leading. Wandy Peralta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Eddie Rosario becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Smoke toward third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Mauer has a play, and that retires the side. Now batting, Eugenio Suarez. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
A little bouncer. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. There's one. Back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Justin Smoke.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, J. Happ. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he went the distance in this one, gave the bullpen a day off, and allowed only 2 runs to come across the score. You'll take that every day of the week, so he has to feel real good about what he accomplished here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and